This is a big tab, and it may need to be the first tab in this, but it's basically the view of all of this reliability data stacked by the customer and our critical customers, and then we've got another one. But basically, what this does is, if you're a customer in the JEA system, you're going to be behind you're going to be behind at a minimum, you're going to be behind the feeder breaker. You may be behind an automatic reclosure. And then you also may be behind a fuse. So to determine how many outages that you've seen, I've got to know how many feeder breaker outages you experienced, how many AR outages you've experienced, and how many fuse outages that you've experienced. And then I got to decide whether that was good or bad for you. This allows me to do that automatically. For each customer, we've developed a map of the protective devices that serve that customer. And then we can stack those outages. So I can tell that Publix has gotten more outages than any other customer in the system. And within this window, I may have set a threshold of 2. No customer within a 30-day period or 1-week period should have more than 2 outages, and I see that Publix has had 11.
I like 2 or 3 things best. I'll tell you what I think I liked best, and then I'll start with the top of what I wanted to say. What I probably liked best is we finally figured out as a company with the help of you folks here, the folks in IT are techies. But you know, the folks in O&M for the power system are techies too. And for years we've talked about having internal customers, external customers. We had names for customers. You figured out we've really only got one customer, and we've now focused on that one customer, and I like that better than anything else, and I appreciate that. This is my first trip up here. I didn't exactly know what to expect. I'm also not easily wowed, but I'm overwhelmed with what you guys have done. Yeah. People will tell you that. I'm not easily wowed, but I'm overwhelmed with what you've done. We have talked about a lot of this stuff for years. If we had tried to do this in-house with a concentrated effort in Jacksonville, we would have spent 6 months and not gotten nearly this far. This is a well-developed, at this point, well-developed plan, and it's just tremendous. I don't know what else to say. I'm just overwhelmed with what you've done. The left-hand idea, I think that's an outstanding left-hand idea, and there's some synergy there. You know, one of the things I'll say to the folks, non-JEA folks here, one of our plans is to start compensating customers. If we've exceeded an outage number and we've given you exceptionally bad service, our plan is to start paying some money back to customers for that. Maybe we... Thank you. That's Walt's idea. But maybe you've given us a way to fund that by selling the subscription service on outages. I like this.
Thank you. It's good to be back a second time. And of course, as always, I'm pleased with the results of the work product. And just think about everything that Ted said, I agree with. But when I think about the opportunities to eliminate a lot of the internal squabbles between customer service and operation and maintenance, about the causes of the problems and really and truly what the true experience of the customers have been, because we'll all be looking at one portal providing one set of analytics. My team won't be doing one set of analysis as well as Ted's team, and then both of us coming up with different numbers. So this would be a great thing, both for our customers and for our team working together closer to eliminate a lot of the bad experiences for customers. So thanks, guys.